welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know, my name is Yanika, and last week marked my 6-month mark in LA. It's actually been quite surreal. I honestly did not realize I've been here that long. It does not feel like I've been here that long. It feels like I've been here a couple weeks, but I was looking at my calendar the other day and I was like, oh crap, like it's been 6 months. I'm like, damn, what have I been doing in 6 months? But a lot has happened in 6 months, okay? I've been here only 6 months and I've already taken like 3 trips, and next week is gonna be like my 4th trip, and I'm just like, I need to tone down. Like, I think next week when I go to Vegas, that will probably be my last trip. But since I've been here, I've been to Jamaica for my cousin's wedding. I went to Dallas for my friend's birthday. I went back home to Philly to go get my stuff and attend a baby shower. And I was just like, the other day I was reflecting, I'm like, damn, where do I get all this money to take all these trips? No, like the other day I was really wondering, but I'm like, well, my trips aren't that expensive. I mean, in total it probably cost me about 3 grand. But I was just thinking the other day, and I'm like, I have to tone down on the trips, you guys. But next week I am going to Vegas, and Vegas is actually a pretty inexpensive trip from LA, because Vegas is actually only 4 hours away. Yeah, it's 4 hours away. So on the plane, like if you get your plane tickets the right time, it's like less than $100. If you decide to take the bus or something, it's less than $50, and I'm talking round trip. And then if you decide to drive, you know, that's just gas. So I'm going next week for a little quick little 3.5 day trip, I guess you can call it. And you know, it's kind of spring break season, so it's a lot of stuff that's going on, and I'm excited for that. And that's one of the things I've liked about LA since being here. It's just like, it's so much to do, like close by too. So if you want something to do, you can find something to do. Vegas is 4 hours away. Then you have like Big Bear and the snowy places where you can actually go snowboarding and skiing, and that's like 2 hours away. I haven't gone yet, but next year I'm definitely, well, or later this year I should say, I'm definitely going. What else? Then you have Disneyland, that's not far away. Then just in LA itself, it's like so much things to do. You can never get bored. It's like if you're bored, it's because you want to be. Now, as far as like, since I've been here, as far as the nightlife, I will say the nights do not go super late here, so it doesn't really go past 2-3 o'clock, unless like there's like a house party or something you go to after. But the nightclubs have been good here. The ones that I went to Playhouse, I went to the Reserve, and I went to this like Latina club, and they all were pretty good. And oh, the one time I went to the EDM club, I spoke about that in my meetup video. And yeah, EDM life is not for me. Actually, the time I went to Playhouse, we were trying to find an after party because we were having fun. So we were trying to find an after party, and they gave us the address to this place, and they were playing EDM music, and I was just like, I mean, I think EDM is a thing out here, but it is not my thing. It is not my thing. The only thing I haven't done though, I have not been to a Caribbean club like that. But honestly, it's just that I haven't been focused on trying to find the right clubs and stuff like that. I haven't been focused on that. So in the next couple months though, or the next month or two, I will go. I kind of know where they are, so I'll go. As far as what's been going on right now, I'm just trying to stack cash. I want to start classes, but I'm trying to get a car first. And for those who don't know, in my last video I let you guys know I got my license, and I got the paper license at first, but now I actually officially just got my California license. I feel like a resident now, so I'm gonna show you guys. I look so chunky in this picture, so don't mind me. I look really chunky. And then let me see, there I go. Doesn't look bad, it just looks kind of chunky. I like my Pennsylvania license picture better. But yeah, I just got my license, so I'm officially like in car shopping mode. I've been kind of browsing cars. It's just the past 2 weeks. Remember, I don't remember if I said that the first 2 weeks of the month is super busy at work, but then now we're going into the last 2 weeks. 2 weeks, I should say. The first 2 weeks of the month is busy. Now the last 2 weeks is very chill, so that's why I can go to Vegas, and that's why I can like really start car shopping. I really was trying to get a car by the end of this month. That was one of my goals within the first 6 months of being here. Like me, I'm not trying to accomplish things by a certain age, but I do set time limit on things because that helps me from not procrastinating. I find myself doing that a lot sometimes. So what I do is whenever I set a goal, I set a time limit, and it's like if I don't accomplish it in that time limit, I kind of beat myself up. So getting a car is one of it. Like in the first 6 months, I wanted to find a place, I wanted to get my license, I wanted to get a solid job, and I've done all of those, but then I've not gotten a car yet. And so I've been looking. It's just tough out here because I don't know a lot of people, and so I have to enlist the help of people to help me find a car because I don't want to get a bad car. And then it's a lot of scammers out here. You don't want to get scammed. I'm not the person you want to scam anyway, because you're not gonna like it. It'll be your worst nightmare. But you don't want to get scammed out here because these people would disappear, okay? So I've just been kind of looking at browsing through cars. I still have to get my tickets to Vegas, so I'm gonna do that this weekend and browse some more cars. I've been doing that. Also, once I do get a car, then I will start classes. I'm hoping that by June I can start classes. I'm hoping that will be the case. After I get a car, I might start looking for a new place. I think if I continue the roommate stuff, I would want to pay maybe $900 instead of the $1,150 that I pay. Because like I said, I'm trying to stack some cash right now. I'm trying to stack as much money as possible. That's why Vegas is probably gonna be my last trip of the year, because I need to just stack some money right now. I just have some things that I'm trying to do, and it just requires a vast amount of cash. In this video, I'm not going to talk as much as I did in the last video, because since then the only things that had happened is that I've been going out more, and I actually celebrated my birthday. I went to a comedy club and went out for drinks, and went to the club. I also went hiking. I've been to meetup groups. What else did I do? I went back home to Philly, and then I got my license. So all that stuff has been happening the past like 2 months since I started this channel, because I started this channel back in January and now it's March. And so my 3-month update gives you the vast majority of the stuff that I've been through here, and then this is just a quick reflection in a sense. I do want to say that it does get cold here. I feel like I should point that out. I feel like a lot of people think that LA is just sunshine all the time. No, it is not. It gets cold, you guys, but not freezing cold. It's only cold to the point where I've only needed a light jacket this whole winter. I think there was maybe one day I could have probably used a thicker jacket, but it's not like warm. I've lived in Florida for 5 years, and I lived in Philly for a total of 8 years, and I also lived in Jamaica for 11 years. So I've kind of experienced various weather, and I lived in 2 places in Florida, so I kind of experienced quite a few weather. Now I want to say LA weather is not like South Florida weather. I don't want people to come here thinking that. It is not. It is more like Tallahassee weather, okay? Which isn't bad, but it does, like, that's just to show the point that it does get chilly here. Like, for anyone who's lived or been to Tallahassee in the winter time, it does get chilly. Like, it's not freezing to where like it hurts. Like, it's not like the Northeast cold, for those who have lived in the Northeast. And those who know me know how much I do not like the cold. But I can deal with the cold out here. I can deal with it because it's not freezing. I don't feel like my fingers are hurting. My feet are not hurting from the cold. I don't have blisters. It's just a little chill, you know? And even in northern LA County, it snows up there, you guys. Like, maybe less than a 2-hour drive from here, you be up in the snow. This is what I mean by LA is so like diverse in so many things going on. Like, you can just go up there and you're if you want snow, you can go to the snow. If you want to be on the beach, you can be on the beach. And if you want to go to the casinos, Vegas is right there, you know. But it does get cold. One of the things I come across a lot is that a lot of transplants like myself, a lot of them that I've come across, like, most of them have had a hard time like the first year or two out here. And I can't say I've had that experience. I think a lot of it has to do with I came with a plan and a backup plan and a backup for the backup plan. And that's the thing that you have to have out here. If you don't come with a plan, a backup plan, and a plan for the backup and a plan for the backup plan, then you gonna have a hard time. And then sometimes people come and they're trying to live this glamorous life that they cannot afford. I personally didn't come here trying to live this life that I can't afford. I already know what I make and what I can and cannot afford. I know that, so I just live within my own means. But one of the things that people do is they come out here and they're trying to do so much at one time, and it's like you have to take your time. Like, and that's one of the things I had to realize too. Like, at one point I was trying to do multiple things at the same time, and I was like, girl, chill out, because it's like that's when you burn yourself out. So it's like you have to like try to do one thing at a time. As much as I would want to start classes right now, I think that it's just best to get a car first and then start the classes, you know, because if I'm trying to go to class from El Segundo all the way up in the Hollywood area, like, and then what am I gonna do? I'm a Uber. Like, the Uber is gonna add up. But if I have a car, then it'll just make my life so much easier. Even though I'll probably be stuck in traffic and stuff, it'll make my life so much easier. So one of the things I can say is, if you do come out here, don't try to do too much things at one time. I think some people try to do that, and then that mixed with the high rent prices can really be a downer for some. Like, I can say the rent prices here have been like a big downer in my opinion, because it's like what you pay is not what you're getting, basically. Yeah, what you pay is not really what you're getting. Like, you would think, oh, you're paying $1,500, you have this luxury. No, sweetheart, you have a basic regular place. You might only have a room. There's people who pay $1,500 for a room. Now those places are probably a little bit nicer, but it's like each person paying $1,500 for a room, and you don't own the place. So yeah. And another thing is, it's a lot of homeless people. It's a lot of them. I think it bothers me because it's just so sad, and it's just like there's nothing they can really do about it. But it's just sad for the people who are like, you come out here with a dream and then you end up homeless. It's it's sad to me. It just makes me very uneasy. Like, that could be you, you know, that could be me, that could be anybody. The one thing I'll say is just don't come out here trying to live a life that you cannot afford. Stay within your means and things in LA will be okay. I feel like my 6 months just hasn't been a struggle as most people, because I haven't been trying to do a bunch of stuff like at the same time. I haven't been, oh, I'm trying to get my life together, and at the same time I'm trying to do the LA life thing. Like, I haven't been doing that, because how I see it is I'm not a tourist here, you know. And when you come out here acting like a tourist, that's gonna get old really fast, you know, because you're gonna run out of money probably if you don't, if you're not already kind of rich or already have a bunch of money, then it's gonna run out very quickly. So I have the mindset that I'm not a tourist. While that there is so many things to do here that I have not yet done, I plan to live here for a couple years. So it's like, why would I rush to do anything? You know what I mean? Like, it'll happen. I mean, yes, life is short, but you also don't want to do things that it's just gonna be too much. You're spending all your money when you can do that over time, you know what I mean? I feel like our destiny is already somewhat planned, so just kind of be smart about how you do things. Like, don't try to do too much too soon. Like, take your time, and I just think everything will work out. And I think that's why it's been working for me. I know some people probably thought, oh, she gonna go out there, it's gonna be LA life. Honestly, I don't really know what people outside of LA think this LA life is. Don't get me wrong, there is glamorous parts of LA, but like, most of LA is very normal. Let me just say that. Most of LA is very normal. Most people here live a very normal life. They are working adults just like you are in your city, or wherever it is that you live. It's a normal place. Like, it's not really oh, everywhere is so luxurious. Like, no, I don't live a luxurious life. I just live a regular life. I go to my 9 to 5, and then when I come home I work on my own dreams and my own aspirations, you know. So it's not like this glamour that people come out here thinking that it is. Like, there is that out here, but it's not the majority of what's here. It's just really not. It's unrealistic, and I don't want people to come here thinking that that's what it is. Like, it's a very regular city for the most part. It's just one of those cities that, while it's regular, it's just also so much to do, more than other cities I've been in. I can say that it's a lot more here to do than other cities I've been in. So yeah, my 6 months has been quite eventful. It's been a lot of just kind of getting settled, and now I feel like I'm pretty settled. I feel, for the most part, I kind of understand how things go out here, and so I'm excited for the next 6 months and really like starting to work on a lot of why I came here. I feel like I haven't had the time as much to do it, so now I have more time to be able to do that. I'm more settled into my job. I'm more settled into living here, so I can actually do that. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for the future and what's to come. I feel like God is leading me down the right path, and I keep following his path, so I think I'll be okay, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching my channel. It's been 2 months of YouTube, or 2.5 months of me doing YouTube, and it was so scary for me, but it was one of the things I wanted to start it. As far as my goals with coming here, I wanted to start a channel. I wanted to start it before coming here, but I just was procrastinating and holding off, and I finally did it, and I'm so happy that I did, because it's just really helping me with my on-camera confidence. I mean, I'm a very confident person, but on camera I get so nervous. So I'm happy for this channel, and I thank you guys who have been watching. There's so much more to come. I am trying to start doing more videos per week. It's just sometimes my schedule does not allow it, but I'm trying my best, you guys, and so bear with me. And I appreciate all of you guys who are dedicated to watching my videos every single week. I appreciate you guys. Thank you.